I'm gonna stop my stream at like 7. Bro, I ain't tweaking. How many XP coins I got? Got one now. Niggas said white kids. No,
Season 4 is here, and that means more events with XP, rewards, and fun.
Next, sign up for
This weekend,
season
the
4.
Concha Del Mar hosts training days, where both new and veteran players can earn an XP bonus by playing together. In the city,
hey boy, go to my stream, boy.
Beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina.
At least Texas, something, my nigga.
A threat to take over the game every time he gets up.
Nigga, just text my stream. Bro.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us.
Shut up, nigga. You ain't talking to me, boy. Watch your mouth.
It's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Gordon Hayward signed with Charlotte last season. He said we're anything but older and veteran, but we keep finding ways to win in clutch situations. That's something to build on. Each day, each game, we're getting better. We do that, and the results will...
Well, they are fun to watch, certainly, David. Thanks. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Josh Jackson, and it's Stewart in at center. And for the Hornets, we've got lights out. P.J. Washington is out there with Hayward. Then it's Jones, and it's Ball in at the 1. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There's a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Here's lights out, guarded by Jackson. Wow, hammering it in.
My bad, 2 up,
is a
man.
highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Lays it up and banks
Yeah,
it
they
in.
boosting.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And
All
where's
niggas do.
the help defensively?
No excuse.
Legends.
You have to be aware.
Legends
He should
already
be on
boosting.
your radar all the time.
Shoots the three. And good. The three-point shot good from Lights Out. Lights Out's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparison IQ and shows a maturity beyond his years. A really good rebound and traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Launches a three, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling
Go look
as
up my
early
stream, though,
as
bro.
possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to
Go to
stop.
YouTube, I'm gonna tell you what to put in, though.
Here's
It's my,
Cunningham.
just put my gamer tag, XO
Rebound by
blocking.
LaMelo Ball.
XO in the
And
all
also like
capital blocking.
Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry.
He could put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he
3
has
guys,
deep
man.
range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
Here's Lights Out. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 11.
Riding the hot
see
hand,
that?
and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
They get a
Yeah.
hand on it. Cunningham kicks to Jackson. From past the arc. That shot off the mark. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's Lights Out. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And he
That was
could
my
not
block,
get them
too.
one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And for Josh Jackson, Steve, the start to his NBA career might not have gone quite as he had imagined, but he persevered.
He did. He deserves a ton of credit for the way he went about his business. He spent time in the G League
the ball.
and never once complained about his situation. He worked his tail off, refined his game, and cemented his place in this league.
Yeah, he got that.
Rebound by the Pistons. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game, offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one and
You
done
gotta
in
come
that
on with me,
game.
boy.
You know, you have to crash the glass on both sides of the floor, and they didn't get the job done in terms of creating second chance opportunities.
We've got 1:08 left
Yo,
here in the
what's
first
up with
quarter.
2K, bro?
Offensive rebound, carry, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Doing his
Making me
job on
shoot
the
crazy,
glass
bro.
and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
In the corner, it's Diallo. Lock at 6. Another shot. And Stewart lays it up and in. Stewart's got 8 points.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Ain't no way, boy.
Lights out. Charlotte, their last game,
Go
a
to
win
that
against
stream, boy.
Washington.
On me.
Now,
Go to that.
here's
Go to my
Grant.
stream, nigga.
Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
On God, you man. What it say? What it say, nigga?
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Hornets lead by
Nigga, you
4.
lying, bro.
Looking
Go
at
to
Schroeder.
it, bro. You
And
lying,
the
boy.
step
Go
back,
to
a
it,
shot
boy.
that's become a staple for the league's top.
I really like the step back move.
One of many moves.
XO Glocken. XO lowercase and then
Group on the
all
floor now
capital
for
Glocken.
Charlotte. And a different look here for the Pistons. Bays checked in for Stewart. Josh Jackson comes in for Diallo.
I'm still
Jackson is
going
checked in for
crazy.
Joseph. And it's Cunningham in for Lee. On the court for the Pistons, Saddiq Bey is out there with Grant. And there's Jackson. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Jackson in at the small forward. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, lights out in their last game against the Wizards was tremendous.
Look at
He
LaMelo,
scored
boy,
53
He
points,
made
and
that.
he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him complete?
And just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
The shot's good from lights out.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now. You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Here's lights out. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. That's now 22 points for lights out.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's Cunningham. That one's not going to go.
Why is he
Excellent D there from Ball.
Good.
Hornets leading by 20.
Knock at the ball.
Washington missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I
Don't
sure
do it
did.
to yourself.
And it's denied. And they recover it. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Grant. And Jones pulls it down.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's lights out. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The three-point shooting has come. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Hornets, they've got Jones. Hayward out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's lights out, and it's Ball in at the point guard. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron.
But we be smacking Jack over here, y'all.
I have a sneaky suspicion he just grabbed a hold of the team.
Jackson has the open look. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Here's lights out. He's got 24. Pass to Washington.
It's so clocking.
Here's lights out. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
GLOKIIIN.
Now here's Cunningham. He's covered by Ball.
GLOK.
Fires the three.
3 eyes and
in the tray. A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. So an almost entirely new
X shows the only thing lowercase, bro.
Carey's checked in. Bridges comes in for P.J. Washington. Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Ball. Detroit also making some changes. Diallo's checked in for Bay. Corey Joseph comes in for Josh Jackson. Saban Lee subbed in for Cunningham. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream.
Bro, what's the profile picture,
He's made
bro?
himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad.
XO Glockin, bro.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting.
No, I'm on YouTube.
And Kelly Oubre, the new face on the Hornets, was hoping to get a bigger deal in free agency. The market, though, just not there for him. Ended up with a 2-year deal.
XO is the only thing with lowercase, bro.
He can show his work.
Hornets leading by 22.
LO.
Well, we're into the third
It's
quarter.
everything capital, bro.
Played. Here's lights out. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Hornets have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs,
70%
on the season.
The dynamic rag between players and officials is always interesting. There's some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Lee. Not going to go that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's lights out. 33 points for him.
Wow. We are going to remember that one.
I know you just seen that.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
I did that boy dirty.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Did that boy dirty. Ballistic. Real talk.
We've got 128 left
I
in the
better think we got that, bro.
Chance to complete the alley-oop jam.
Magic is a pump still.
Passes to lights out. Passes it to Rozier.
Give that back, boy. I already know.
Here's lights out into the lane.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
59 seconds left to play in the third. Lee outside. Stewart kicks to Joseph. Up and in on the layup. Joseph's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's lights out. He's covered by Joseph. Pass to Rozier. Here's lights out. There's the three. And it's the Hornets another three.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan.
I'm still going, but I'm still going crazy. Lately. Sure I still got my coin, boy. Man, I just showed these people my badges, boy. Y'all, that's too much, boy. They should have my badges. Real talk. What I wanna do. couldn't skip this, boy. Real talk. Niggas just be winning. Dub. That's crazy. How we lost that. Y'all niggas suck. We lost that too. Wow. Dub. Lost to them niggas though. We lost that for sure. Oh, we beat them niggas. Stop playing, boy. Beat the Lakers. Dub. Lost. I'm going stupid on them niggas. Hey, Texas.
The Queen City is the setting for our broadcast. Well, this one's...
Thanks, Brian.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Dedmon in at the 5 spot. And for Charlotte, P.J. Washington out there with Gordon Hayward. Then it's Ball, and it's Jones in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so off the tip, it's Miami. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
And MP will be making the trip to All-Star Weekend. So some congratulations are in order there.
You know, B.A., that's a big deal for a young guy like him. I'm sure he's eager to make a splash and show people he belongs among the NBA's elite.
So it's the Hornets now. The Heat making their last shot.
LaMelo, get out the paint, boy.
5 to shoot.
Oh my God.
Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. From deep. Doesn't go for him. And it's Miami the other way. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Now here's Lowry. 29 points for him last game against Dallas.
And he changed the game at the defensive end. I lost count of the turnovers he forced.
Hey, there's a lot to love about the effort level you get from Gordon Hayward out on the floor, Grant.
Yeah, he wants to be a difference maker and a go-to option. So he's constantly working the floor and looking for chances to help out. Being a little aggressive like that can really elevate your game.
Now here's Oladipo. He had a 21-point outing in their last game.
He greened that. Hey, Chase. Texas.
It's Dallas.
It felt like in that game, too, he was a man on a mission defensively, finishing up with 4 steals is an impressive feat. And you can tell, takes pride in that part of the game.
Here's lights out. After the basket by Miami. There's the three. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
I swear, PlayStation people, how you gonna be my homie, right? I tell you to go sub to the channel.
Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Here's lights out.
How you my friend then?
They can't get that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Oladipo.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And they pick up 2.
Such a good scorer on the inside, finding just a bit of space, and then Oladipo confident to knock that one in.
And so it's Charlotte with
I want to meet that boy Larry,
making their last shot. Here's lights out.
Hear me? I said I still want to meet that boy Larry.
There's the triple. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
You nigga that stole my account gave it
the
bro.
D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Inside, here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry making the right choice.
He was in a party too, boy. You let that nigga take my account, boy. I remember. Yes, he was.
From behind the arc, drains the triple. He's got 9.
Starting to
he was in the party, bro. He was in the party.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers.
But I ain't know how to get my account back then. I made a new account. I was crying,
Charlotte making some changes.
And then
Bridges, he's checked in for Washington.
Yeah, like I had everything on that, boy.
And Terry Rozier subbed in for Ball.
Yup. Got that thing back, boy. Told them niggas my serial code. Got my jump right back, boy.
Charlotte going the other way now. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And they want to avoid getting in foul trouble again. That's what really hurt them against this team last time.
You was in a party. I took my account back. I joined the party you was in. I'm like, bro, yeah, I got my account back. And then you left.
Find yourself back in a rhythm when you do that.
You left the party. Why you leave the party?
Over Rozier, Robinson gets the
Stop
bucket.
cap.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 7 so far. Pass to lights out. 3-pointer hits the trifecta, and it's all knotted up.
Oh God, he's the all-star one coming in with the
getting out on it.
What's it called? I forgot what it's called.
Rozier against Lowry.
With the plane, he came in with the helicopter.
Outside.
I wanted that helicopter to go to him.
And that comes off the assist by Morris. Robinson's got 5 now.
He's the all-star one with that thing. I'm like, bro, do my fouls. He was like, bro, I got you. I was so stupid back then. He was like, bro, you don't even gotta pay me. You can pay me after.
The results are made buckets.
Good. Another from 3.
With every three-pointer made now,
I know,
he
bro.
comes closer and closer to that top spot in the record books.
I know. I was a little
He's been
kid,
drilling
bro.
threes all season and is well within striking distance.
I was a little kid, bro.
Just 3 on the clock. Tie game and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And after not always meshing with his previous team,
I'm so fortunate to be able to work.
Well, I tell you, Grant. Lineup here for Charlotte. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse, and it could free up shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant, you got the Pels with Zion, you got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
And let's take a look at Miami. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 2 spot.
Hey, guys, lights out in their last game against the Timberwolves was outstanding. He picked up 41 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Nigga, you got a phone, nigga. Look it up, bro.
A team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Down low.
You're not in my stream, faggot.
Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
No, you're not, bro.
Oladipo's got 4 assists in the game. Charlotte's gone 6 of 9 from 3-point range.
What I'm doing?
Here's lights out. Good. 8 buckets and 12 attempts.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
We love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.